Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for February 2023. I hope you guys had a great week. I'm going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so just simply take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring for you right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. So let's get started, Taurus. Spirit, can I have the energy of Taurus? All right, Taurus, you are starting out with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And it is crossed with the High Priestess. Well, that's very interesting. All right, so Taurus, the central issue here is somebody has been inconsistent, and there might be a secret as to why that is. They may have been in and out, and there could also be some things here that are not being said, things that are being kept quiet, things that are being kept a secret. Let's see what's happened in the past. Now, that could be by you or it could be by the other person. Ooh, Justice. So there could be some legal issues that are taking place here, or this could be in the past, you've asked for karmic justice. Things maybe are balancing out from the past. I do feel, though, that I feel like you're attempting to have things balance out. This is a determination to receive karmic justice here. And there's something that's taking place currently that you're not talking about or the other person isn't. And it has to do with this justice. You do have the sign of Scorpio here, and Libra is here. Let's see what is underlying all of this. Why is all this happening? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Libra is very strong. This is all happening because somebody here is out of sorts. Somebody is upset. Somebody is angry. There's an indication someone is also not listening to their intuition. Let's see what's on your mind. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You may feel that someone is codependent. You might be struggling with some codependency issues. I feel like also that you may be concerned that there's going to be a financial loss associated with this. There could be, you may be feeling insecure about the situation, whether or not you should say something, whether or not the other person is keeping secrets. There seems to be something about loss. Let's see what February looks like. Show me February for Taurus. Keep messing up the cards. All right, Three of Wands. Yeah, so waiting. There's a waiting period here in February. And I feel like you might be bored with something here too. As you're waiting, there's a sense of feeling bored, feeling like, where's the magic? Where's the fun? Where's the magic? Where's the flavor in this? It almost has a Four of Cups kind of energy. You're showing up here as the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Feeling as if things are not balanced in this situation. There may be a lesson here that is either you need to learn or you feel someone else is not learning, but this is your energy. So I feel like there's a lesson that you're kind of missing. There's a need to pay attention to someone or something that is trying to teach you a lesson about something to do with balance, to do with an equal exchange, an equal give and take. Show me the energy approaching Taurus. The Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be, but this is the energy of someone who could be somebody that's used to being in charge. This is somebody who likes to make the decisions. This is someone who likes to be in charge. They could be a business owner. They could be a manager of some sort. They're very used to being the one to call the shots, to be the one who makes the decisions. Yeah, let's see what Spirit's advice is. The Fool. Spirit is saying that there's a new beginning, that you are sitting on the edge of a new beginning here. Yeah, don't lose your innocence. There's a message still. I'm seeing a message that you're not receiving, you're not getting. It's been lost. And it has to do with reciprocity. It has to do with a loss of innocence. It's been lost. Spirit is saying that you have everything you need for this new beginning. But you're kind of sitting on the edge of it and not moving into that new beginning. Let's see your outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of February. The Devil in reverse. Yeah, that's good. Now, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this indicates to me that you are going to be relieving yourself of some kind of toxic energy, either with the other person or, within yourself. Perhaps you're receiving the lesson that's trying to be given to you. I don't know. We'll clarify it. But it's an end to toxic energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. This is underlying energy for this reading, Taurus, and it tells me that you may be feeling like your hands are tied in a situation. You may be feeling as if you are thinking about this situation a lot. Swords energy is about thoughts and not so much feelings, but more about thoughts. So you may feel like this situation is just like going around and around and around your mind, that you're kind of trapped in this situation, but you are the one who holds the sword that will free you. So there is a thought, there is a idea that you have that is very powerful, Taurus, and it will free you from feeling trapped in those thoughts and from this toxic energy. You have the power. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Oh, Knight of Wands in the upright. Yeah, it's that inconsistency. So there's something that isn't being said. There is some inconsistency. Somebody is in and out, in and out. It could even be inconsistency in emotions, but there's a situation that's very inconsistent. You may even be thinking that the person you're dealing with is a player. You may have thought that that situation was righting itself, and it's not. You discover that it's not. If there's something that you've been holding back, let's see why the High Priestess is here. There could be something you're not saying, something you're not communicating, you're kind of keeping secret, or you may believe the other person is. Oh yeah, look at that, Seven of Swords. So there's some kind of deception that is here, some secret, something that is being held back deliberately, not talked about, being kept secret. That's going to be revealed. It's going to be, somebody's going to either slip up and say something, or it's just going to come out verbally. Yeah, Queen of Swords. In the past, It's that air sign energy again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this is the reason for all of this happening. Libra here is very strong. So a lot of you are dealing possibly with a Libra. In the past, this energy was in the upright. It is now in the reverse. This energy is now very angry. I feel like there was a discussion you may have had with this person in the past. You felt like justice was served. You felt like things were going to be balanced out. Things were going to be set right. And they weren't. You got more of what you were getting. It looks as if this person appeared to be willing to talk about things, willing to be rational about it, willing to balance it out, to do the right thing. And I feel like in the current energy, you have found that this person is not doing that at all, that they've been keeping secrets, they've been deceptive, and you thought maybe this person made a mistake, Taurus. I don't know. Maybe you forgave them. And it looks as if they have gone back to their previous pattern, or perhaps they were not telling the truth the entire time. Let's see why the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. This is why you're up in your head. Okay, so they're angry and you're up in your head with this Eight of Swords. That's the underlying energy. You could be, either you or they could be feeling angry because you're feeling trapped. Somebody's feeling trapped and it's making them angry, edgy, like they're crawling. I feel it, like somebody feels like they're crawling out of their skin. But they have the power to free themselves. They're just not doing it. For some reason, this person is just kind of sitting there, whether it's you or the other person. Somebody is sitting in this energy of just feeling trapped and not doing what is necessary to free themselves, but they have the power to do so. Let's see what's on your mind. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Oh, it's painful. Yeah, that's a sense of loss. You're thinking about the loss that's here. And it's very painful. For some of you, there's a third-party energy that's present here. This person was a player, and they've been keeping secrets, and it's deception. It's third-party energy for some of you, not for everyone. For others of you, though, whatever this secret is that they've been keeping, you thought this was dealt with, it was resolved, and it's not. And there's a part of you that realizes it. You're processing this loss. You're processing this feeling of loss, and it's pain. It's painful. Yeah, I'm sorry, Taurus. Let's see. Let's look at the Three of Wands. Let's look at how February is looking for you. Spirit, show me February for Taurus. February for Taurus. All right. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Strength card. King of Cups reversed. The World. Seven of Wands. And the Tower in reverse. All right, so Taurus, you enter into February and you're waiting. There, like I said, there's almost a sense of boredom here, like the magic is gone. And I think that's related to this painful experience you're processing, this pain and loss. You're waiting for a new beginning. And Spirit's saying, take that new beginning. You're holding off because you're fearful. You're afraid of walking away. There's a fear that you have about this. And so I see you waiting. You know that this ending is going to be very painful. And you're trying to come up with the strength to do this. I see you in the first week contemplating this, thinking about this, but waiting. By the middle of the month, I feel that you are trying to find that strength within you to put an end to the situation, but you know it's going to be very difficult. And I see you pulling back your energy emotionally. You're really pulling back. You're not giving of yourself emotionally. And I feel like you're having to be very strong in this situation. It's difficult. I do think you're watching this other person, and they may be watching you as well. But I'm seeing that there's no sharing of emotion at this point. I do see you putting an end to something here by the end of the month. I see a cycle closing out, so a new cycle can begin. And I do see, and it's because you've lost that feeling of love, that feeling of joy with this person. And truthfully, Taurus, it's taking a lot for you to close out this cycle, because I do feel like you at one time really loved this person. But I also see that you're going to be standing your ground here. You're not going to, so you're going to receive some opposition, it looks like, either from other people, family, friends perhaps, or from this person possibly. But as you close this cycle at the end of the month, you're going to receive opposition, and I feel like you're going to stand your ground. You're not going to be pushed or bullied into any kind of decision. I'm also seeing, though, that you're going to do everything you can to avoid a complete upheaval. So you will be, with this Tower in reverse, you're trying your very best to do this in a way that doesn't cause absolute upheaval in your life. But I think you're going to stand your ground nevertheless. Energies that I'm seeing, we have Aries is here very strongly. We have Leo, water sign energies here. We already talked about Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let's see how you're showing up. Six of Pentacles reversed. There is a lesson that is to be learned from this, and I feel like for some reason this lesson is not processing for you. At least not yet. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a lack of reciprocity here. There's a sense of you may be giving more to the situation than the other person. You there's that lesson that's not being learned as well. And it does have to do with reciprocity. I do see that you are going to move forward slowly. I see a big conversation happening that may lead to an argument. There's going to be clarity. And I feel like you are going to be the one who initiates this. You're going to try to bring clarity to the situation. And either it's about bringing clarity about competition, if there's a third party involved, or it's a conversation that is going to bring about some conflict. But I see you bringing clarity to this situation. And I also see you moving forward, but very, very slowly. Why is the Emperor here? Yeah, there's that secretive energy again. So whoever this is definitely carrying secrets. All right, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Moon, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a person that is used to being successful, to getting their way. They like to get their way. They're used to getting their way. I also feel like this person in some manner is in the public eye. And so they have something of a, that's why they keep this, whatever this is that they're doing here that's deceptive, they're keeping this a secret because they know that they're kind of somewhat in the public eye. And they like to appear successful. I also feel like this person could be going through some dark times. They could even be experiencing a dark night of the soul, or they could be experiencing some depression. There is going to be a change in their circumstances, though. And if there has already been a change in their circumstances, that's what they're keeping secret. So, for some of you, this person is having an epiphany. And this epiphany is coming about in divine timing, and it has to do with their ultimate success. There is going to be a big change for this person, and they are not going to see it coming either, though. I feel like this person is very conscious of how the public views them. Let's look at Spirit's advice. That's the Fool here. Oh, there's that Justice card again. Okay, so we have Justice. We have the Page of Cups reversed. And we have the Three of Cups. So this new beginning that you're holding back on, Spirit's saying go for it. Go for the new beginning, because that's what's going to bring justice to the situation. That's what's going to bring in the balance. Spirit is also saying hold back your emotions. That somebody here is being petty. Someone is being petty. They're being very immature in the way that they offer emotions. This person is going to receive karma for the way that they're behaving. This is someone who lives in the past, and you're to take the new beginning, Taurus, because that's what will bring in the karma for this person, and it will balance out the situation for you. And you're sitting on the edge of that. But see, we see in your energy that you're holding back. Yeah, Spirit is saying that if you, for some of you, there is somebody that is new. And Spirit is saying that that's your good karma. That's how this is balancing out, this new person. But you're holding back from this person, and Spirit is saying you will regret that if you continue to hold back. Yeah, it might be somebody you just have your eye on, because I don't see anything taking place. It's just like almost like a thought. Or maybe someone has their eye on you. Yeah, but Spirit is saying don't move into the new. Stop looking at the past, because you do have new love in the future. And it will balance all of this out. All right, so let's look at your outcome. Oh, look at that. Your Six of Coins goes into the upright. That's amazing. I'm seeing a lot of reversals of problems and situations this month in February. All right, so we have the Three of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Six of Coins in the upright. So if you follow Spirit's advice, Taurus, everything's going to balance out just as predicted here. But also, this lesson that you have not been able to grasp, you will get it. You will get that lesson. There's something here to do with you going out with friends, enjoying yourself, being in social situations that are not toxic, that you're going to be very happy with. You're going to have an equal give and take with friends. There's going to be a very, it's going to be a happy time for you. I'm also seeing that the lesson that you're learning, you enter the month not learning that, you're moving very slowly. That lesson that you're learning also has to do with releasing what is not good for you, releasing anything that is not reciprocal. If you're the one that's always doing the giving, if you're the one, if it's unbalanced, continually unbalanced, and it's telling me that after you release that which is toxic, that's going to solve a lot of the problems. And not only are you going to have these remarkable friendships that you're going to be enjoying, but you may wind up in a relationship of equal give and take as well. I do see that it's going to leave its mark on you. This whole thing is going to leave its mark. There is a bit of wounding that's here, but you will in time put that behind you, and everything will balance out. It's showing me that you are going to balance out, that you are going to be kind, generous, very giving, enjoying friendships. But it's going to leave a little bit of a mark with regard to relationship because you were very hurt in this connection. That too is going to balance out though. It's just, it may take a little bit longer time. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance in reverse. Sign of Sagittarius. But this tells me that the underlying energy here is one where healing needs to take place. Emotionally, someone here is not balanced. Obviously, if someone is toxic and you're dealing with them, they're not balanced, and it's probably causing you to be emotionally unbalanced as well. We again see that there's something that you are not currently seeing. I think that that's going to reverse itself by the end of the month. And I'm also seeing that healing definitely needs to take place, Taurus. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card and we'll see if there are any further messages for you. This is a nice reading though, because it looks like you're kind of in a little bit of a stagnant energy with someone that is probably not very healthy. And there's some fears about making those changes. And I think you're just gonna boss up and do it. All right, so your card is Fragment. Let's see what that's about. I don't think I've pulled this card before. All right, it says, sometimes it seems that life is split into so many parts, all of them separate and are difficult to bring together. Family, friends, work, study, activities can all seem unrelated to each other. My child, you are always whole. Even if at times things feel separate and fragmented, that is only an illusion. Choosing this symbol reminds you that all the moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that brings you clarity. Be here now and know that I love you and I see you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem. Also remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. see the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all is well. I love that. So Taurus, this is basically saying that maybe the reason you're unable to pick up on the message is because you're looking too closely at one piece. Pull out and look at the entire picture. Look at the big picture and how this one piece relates to the entirety of it. And that will help you put things in perspective. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Taurus. If you have resonated with this reading in any way, please like the video, and I would love it if you subscribe to the channel. But other than that, I should see you guys in about a week for your weekly reading. Namaste.